It's October 28, 2025. It's noon. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. I'm walking to the grocery store called Big Y, where I'm gonna get a giant sandwich that's gonna be lunch for today and for tomorrow. Big Y is just over 1 mile away. Aw, why the long face? I just passed someone carrying a metal detector. I hope they find a mercury dime. Uh-oh. Wait. I guess these are like drain heaters, downspout. Little downspout heaters to keep it from freezing. There's the Big Y. It's pumpkins. I got my sandwich and I got a chocolate chip muffin, and I still have Fritos left over from yesterday. Can you hear all those birds? It's a big migrating flock of either grackles or starlings. I always get those two confused. As I'm walking through this orange and yellow and green, crisp New England autumn day, I'm thinking back to this past weekend and my trip to New York City. And like usual, I'm wondering, would I enjoy living in a big city? And I just can't tell. There's so many pros and cons. I think if you have a lot of money, living in New York City, that's great. I definitely do not have a lot of money, so that wouldn't be part of the equation. On the other hand, if you have enough money that you can afford an apartment, then you can also live pretty well, because you can get a lot of really good, cheap food, it seems. I think I used to love crowds, and I do love people watching. But I've grown to think of crowds differently over the last 10 years, I guess. Well, one thing is I don't trust people to not be out in busy places when they're sick. But another thing is, like, when I'm really in a crowd, like if the subway train happens to be, rush hour, and you're pushing in and you're smushed in, you gotta have a lot of faith in infrastructure and in everybody taking care of things. And I think I used to have that, but I'm not sure I do anymore. The older you get, the more people you've been around, the more you find out that while there are a lot who know what they're doing, there are another lot who don't know what they're doing. But anyway, I've been to New York City a lot of times in my life. I went there as a kid. I only remember going up into high places, the observation deck at the Empire State Building, up in the head of the Statue of Liberty, and on the top floor of one of the Twin Towers. I was in all those places. I remember that as a kid, but I don't remember much else, talking about dropping a penny from the Empire State, that whole thing. And since then, I've been in New York City a few times to visit friends, maybe 4 times, 5 times, and then a lot of times to play shows. That's the way majority of the times I've been in New York. So on my walk home here, I was trying to think if I could remember the venues I've played in over the years in New York City. Some of them were one-day trips. You drive in the morning, get there, you play the show, drive home, get home in the morning. But let's see what I can remember. Brownies, Arlene Grocery, The Cooler, The Living Room, Lakeside Lounge, CBGB's, The Knitting Factory, Galapagos, the W Hotel, New York Library, Lincoln Center, Williamsburg Music Hall, the Bell House, the Cooler, Parkside, Mercury Lounge, Luna Lounge, the Annex, the Continental, Highline Ballroom, the Baggett Inn. There's gotta be more. Anyway, I wonder how many of those are still there. Did I say Joe's Pub? I guess I prefer living in my quiet little town. Though it is fun to visit cities if you do it right, especially if you've got someone as a guide. That's the best, and if the weather's good. Okay, thanks.